service is kind of slow today.
Good day, good day. Right. Hold up.
Hey! Where's that beer?
Water is flowing through.
Good day.
Magic hands, you say?
A large beer for me.
Ale? Finish! Mush does or not?
I say I'll pay you for the work, then I'll fucking pay you.
But sir, that's what you said last time. And the time before.
Good day. I'm sorry? Then you're a right idiot, and I'm not surprised you don't have a grocery.
Something you won't believe. I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things I've
Have a lovely summer evening.
I'm here.
So I see. Haven't you got a...
I'm here.
Come. I know a place where nobody will
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit.
How am I supposed to...
Come now, Henry.
I have, yeah, but it feels a bit weird.
Oh, come now. Even about what I think
Well,
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here. You say Zizka's.
that's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear
Aye, they...
we want to steal it.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know...
I know. That's why Zizka sent me
So what...
information. When are the Praggers...
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining that...
Where's the...
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents, they've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp...
And you think it's in the...
That's the only place it can be.
Do you know anything...
Not much. I've heard they...
Who's in charge?
That's a pretty complicated question. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlets, with the Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is...
What is this Chertan like?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's true. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough...
Who's this Grossav?
He's in charge of... He's a nobleman. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal... Watch out for him. You know how...
This Katz.
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Naba...
That Horson who...
Calm down.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
They won't let you. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a... He's Katz's right-hand man.
But what if you...
Then I suppose you'll have to keep...
And once I've joined...
Find out when they're supposed to go to... And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go...
The plan's got more holes than a sieve.
What holes? The hardest thing will be getting you enlisted. Is there anything...
Do you know anything else?
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said. And that's all I know.
What's it like here?
Not really. You know what it's like. Humans here, all hot-blooded and all...
Is there anything I should...
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, although... There's a rumour going round the soldiers. At first, I was worried. Be careful.
That's all I...
Though I have to admit, you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should... Actually, there is something you could do to repair...
I'm sorry.
You're not allowed
What
here!
are you doing here? You're not allowed.
That's it! And next time, don't go creeping around where you don't belong!
Be careful with that side.
Are you the one?
I'm only crow to good friend. Which group do you...
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me. Go and ask Gros, Lord Bottom. You'll fit in better.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my...
Oh, really?
I'm a blacksmith. That's...
Aye, we need that. God,
I know about herbs.
that kind of thing always... We don't need an...
I'm the best warrior.
You? A warrior? Bollocks. Is there anything... You're not a complete waste of space, that's true.
But I don't want to serve... You know what? The worst thing that can happen is he'll have me...
God's wounds.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe?
I thought you might want to take a look at him.
Well, but we'll have to try you.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you?
As many as it takes. So this is your test, Henry. What do you say?
Well...
Now that's what I call enthusiasm. Well then, listen up then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. They had a very important cargo there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between
Hang on. Why...
That's what I don't understand.
Isn't it possible?
That don't seem likely.
But the way doesn't go through...
Something bad.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. There's a very
All right, I think I...
Wait, damn it. Meshach.
And you're only telling me this now? So question it.
Go. Meshach was brought back on a cart. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by, maybe...
And let me tell you...
That's about it, then.
Don't worry, sir.
Her God. Isn't... You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenary. He'll go and requisition some supplies with him. Now go.
Pissing down again.
I'm looking for the local sawbones.
So, you can't... In any case, you found your man. Musa of Mali. Scholar.
Sorry to say...
Very busy?
Henry...
Big? Wise? Courteous?
No.
I know what you meant. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom?
I think I'll...
Tell me then, how the people in...
Well,
And as you... So please, stop...
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldier.
Yes, he's lying over there in water.
But I need to...
Then, when he was brought here, he was mumbling about some...
Oh, damn.
I wish I could...
Excuse me.
Greetings to you.
What do you need, sir? I'll have a look. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Careful. Blessings to you. What is it you... Good doggy. Good boy.
Greetings.
Show me...
Thank you, sir, and come again.
What?
Good day to you.
I'll have a look at the ware. I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, I suppose we can try. Finally. Glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
I apologize.
God!
Quick! Quick! Whoa!
What the fuck are you doing here? Get lost, you time of your life. What?
Get out of here right
Calm
now,
down.
or I'll kick your ass.
I just want to talk.
Talk then, before I kick your arse out. What do you want then?
I've only come for one document. That's all I want from you.
What fucking document? Hold up, Bradella. The fellow hopes to get his hands on something worth running off for. But all that's in the fucking chest is... Hey!
Cat sent me.
Cats! We thought he'd see sense and leave us be when none of the food...
What happened to the...
What do you think? The fuel... See that stream there? That's what carried it.
Why did you quit the army, anyway? Reckon that's a bit risky.
Unlike we were just fed up with it.
What do you plan to do?
We'll take everything worth anything. Hunt. With a bit of luck, we'll forget about...
There's no point dragging this out, is there?
And you'll leave...
Go wherever you like.
All right. It's up in the loft, in the painted chest. And you never saw... My respect.
Yes, go away!
Go! Ka! Ka! Ka!
You can't keep me in here! You can't keep me in here! Open the door! Please!
What are you doing in there?
Thank God! You've got to help me! The miller's gone completely mad! He locked me in here! He wants to kill me! The keys will be in the hearth room somewhere. my God! That lunatic said you have to help me.
Wait, slow down. Who are you?
Can't you see? I'm the miller. He's always been nasty to me. But now he started so I said I was...
And he locked you...
He said 6...
Damn.
Please, he'll listen to a proper man.
All right.
There's a shed behind the mill with wood in it. He must...
Stay here.
Thank you.
No one here. I hope I didn't miss him. I have to get back.
Hey! I reckon you're... What do you do?
I've come for the girl. Now I see
What do you know about?
she said the miller...
You what?
She was beside herself.
You idiot. That bitch was stealing from me. Not so I...
Well, the wicked girl got away, so either you pay for...
Hey, hold on. Do you mean to say that helping someone...
Well...
Good faith or...
Well, perhaps one day, when you yourself...
I don't give a shit. She
Just...
Oh, don't tell me that little...
She used him, just as she used you.
So she's going to get away with...
Don't worry. I'll ask around the village. The laddie is right. Yeah.
And what the hell...
Stay here in case...
Curva.
As for you, you may have got off this time. Farewell. For God be with you, my friend.
Well, good night.
Quick! quick. Go! Go! Go!
You really won't have anything to drink?
You know.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. And the soldiers...
Aye.
Horse and...
Well, they're still at the sawmill, as far as I know.
Doesn't matter. We'll tie the bastards behind the horses. My Christ. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on. Here. And you know what?
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier... Musa, did you... Henry found that...
And what about the disaster?
I'll take care...
And what now?
The sooner the... Don't tell me.
It is just that... You have not finished telling me the story.
Really? You too.
As you command, sir.
Long live. At last, I don't have to drink.
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also... I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the...
Every creature is beautiful and noble.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that.
I simply...
But I fucking do, so...
Nah, why not?
That's the spirit.
Careful, friend. Winning money of...
I'm really surprised you challenged me. I don't like to lose. These ones here. Like this. Aye, that'll do. Damn it. They're yours, lad. These ones here. My God! Oh, come on! My God!
Shit! How could I have lost?
Some people are born with...
Hey, don't get too... You know what? Now for a... And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Tutti presenti. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Will someone please explain to me what the fuck is going on here?
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him.
You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it? What are your orders, Lord of Burmlaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred.
Don't make me mad! If your men had done their...
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry.
All right. You search this place.
Right now? What good...
Do what I said and don't concern yourself.
Fine. So, Churchan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbow. I'd like to hear...
My suggestions?
Being a commander here is a right... Soldiering was different in my day. You know what, soldier? I'm gonna...
What am I supposed to be...
I don't know. Maybe you'll find some... Fucking and drinking until we're all slaughtered. Sigismund wants us all hung, drawn, and quartered. Sting, my friend, soon will be gotcha.
And the lock looks scratched. Maybe someone tried to get inside without a key. Was someone trying to steal something? Or perhaps I'm not the only one who's looking to make mischief here. Yeah, Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Cats to move it out of the camp somehow. There's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store will be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that? Right.
Did you...
I've searched the place on all fours.
Fuck! Let's hope Chertan can tell us.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there.
What? Moose?
That fucking sawbone of yours, he took one of his pagan...
Can someone
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds, but he could not be more wrong about...
How dare you!
Calm down, sir.
When Chertan was brought here, he was... Then I gave him some wine to prepare, but what was not usual...
What nonsense.
Someone must have poisoned the wine.
Oh, he was hiding.
Where did you get the wine?
As I said, I give it to wounded men. It is not all that common in my country. But I tried other alcohol.
That's enough!
Wait, sir. I have no idea what... Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he?
And so, he's...
With one of the
Are you sure you're...
I beg...
Don't try that on me. I know very...
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a no...
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he...
The lad's right.
Might I...
You can be glad, you...
Please, sir. We won't leave this...
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with...
But, sir...
Silent! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs.
Where do you think you're going? And talk.
Why did you...
I don't even know. You must have got to know him a bit by now, too.
Well...
I'm glad we see... That's what I'd like. We have to find the real...
What is this royal just...
He's a crown official whom Sigismund may not have appointed one yet. And if that's true, then Gorza...
Who is this?
A real big cheese, lad. You don't get that kind...
You really...
How could I?
But
And there's no way... Like...
Me?
Who else? I need help. You have to get rid of the guard some...
Well, I know one of the bathhouse...
That's not a bad... Off you go.
How much time...
2 days at most, and Henry.
Stop, you bastard!
But Cats...
Then you'll have to shout.
Oh.
That's what I'd like to know. They just came and said I should... You... It's...
Look.
And leave him unguarded?
Henry?
Now, to hell with Grozov.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not Tinja Siri.
What?
It is a proverb.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. What happened when...
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table, then I gave him some wine soon after.
And what happened?
Then the noble lord of...
Did Cherith...
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as...
What?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger.
He poured it away?
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink. It smelt and looked, perhaps...
Where was the one?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Catherine.
Catherine?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. The wine must have been poisoned.
All right.
I have done some things. The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison, if we discover what poison was used...
But wouldn't it be enough to...
You would be surprised, my friend. I may not be an expert. What is more, you cannot just...
How could...
That is not hard. I examine the dead body. I find this... That is... Not yet, my friend.
Me?
The first thing to do is to go to Chethat. You must remember, in the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you can read.
Oi!
Excellent. The chest is locked.
You have a whole book?
I bought it on my way here, but please.
Right. Who do you...
I have no... Who do you think? It might seem most of the people in the camp respect...
Well?
And I would bet, because it cannot be you, me, or Cats, someone should question them all.
Well...
I am very grateful.
You belong...
Thank you for the offer. But look at me. And even if I did get away by...
You again? Once more.
All right, keep...
Move your...
All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God. He looks a bit rudd. I can't see anything. No signs of poison. He coughed up some blood. But why would someone kill... His belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake? Almost every... I can't see anything ripped or sliced. Whoever killed him... He looks horribly rid. Nothing strange here except the stiffness. And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the... completely rigid. Ugh. I've heard it happens to the dead, but that'll have to do. He had spaz. He shot him. Warts or leaves as red as a poppy. I mustn't forget. Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned.
You're a dead man!
Calm down!
No
I surrender!
You'll get such a blow that you'll wake up on the pillar. Bad luck! The executioner's sharpening his axe for you. And don't come back! You're a dead man! You still resisting? You won't get me. You'll get such a blow that you'll wake up on the pillory. Fuck you! Fucking hell! Christ! Shit! You still resisting? You won't get me. No, you don't. Useless! You'll get such a blow that you'll wake up on the pillar. Go fuck yourself! And don't come back! I yield! Mercy!
I read that book.
What do you mean? You...
The potion is called Kiss of...
This name means nothing, but if you think that... Are you sure it was that...
Absolutely certain.
All right, now, we can...
You said that the suspects are Grozav?
Wait a moment.
Of course.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are... Even so, it is strange. For months, the people here, you have done more in a few days than others in many weeks.
That's a good thing.
Of course it is.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing what I'm told.
I have more important things to do than to try to trick you. Who?
I have no idea what you're talking...
Even if I tell you...
No. I'm just carrying out Katz's...
If you say so. But it is a...
I think I'll just...
Good luck. Aim.
That's enough! You're gonna get a smack in the mouth! Graham!
I wouldn't mind a piece of that. For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. Beautiful, but empty. No poison.
Run! Go!
Now you're gonna die! Wise decision. Christ, that stings! At least it stops the bleeding.
God bless, and with you.
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozav's fallen on hard times. At least he hasn't had to sell his armor to buy booze yet. Grozav doesn't strike me as a keen reader. How could anyone drink all this? Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he? I wouldn't want to be stuck here for weeks. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Oak. And dry as a bone. Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death. Just a broom. Well, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'd like to ask a couple of questions.
I have a couple of questions of my own. What actually happened? Kat said Chertan is dead and Musa's locked up.
It's even more complicated than that.
Go ahead and ask then, but...
Where were you?
Where do you think?
You just went...
No, when something...
It was you who came to tell us that Chertan had been stabbed, wasn't it?
Me? I was...
Why you?
You'll have to ask...
Tell me more about the
What about it? There's a... If it blew up, and if...
it's
very dry...
Yeah, I've no idea.
You can't
Who has the key?
I don't know.
I've been doing a...
What's that?
Well, it's just that I found a couple of inch...
No.
Look, either you...
Christ, no. Don't go anywhere.
You know something.
Maybe a little.
Let's say I'm not a great supporter of Sigismund.
A few very rich fellas paid me to blow up the camp's powder store. Why don't you let me finish the job? We can frame Gross...
What, accusing an innocent man?
So...
And what if I...
It's a bit... I have a poisonous plant here. Take it and put it in the chest in Grossaf's tent. And if you don't want to end up like Chertan, you...
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
What a night.
Was it you who found...
Aye.
I need to ask...
I don't know...
What did you do?
It all happened...
Crow?
Aye. If it wasn't for him...
Well, I spoke to Crow.
What?
Are you sure?
Definitely. Crow must be confused. That can happen with things like this.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower, and you don't hear a man getting murdered?
Are you deaf? I told you we didn't know...
No, I believe you.
Well,
What's possible?
It's possible... Oh, no! We'd have noticed if anything happened there.
How did you find...
We heard yelling, and there was Chertan.
Before the murder, doing something with...
Nobody went up there the whole night.
There were two of you on guard.
Him. The best in the whole camp. The things I'd never have... Hey! What are you pouring in there? Stop that now! You're still resisting!
I give up!
You wanted to poison... You'll pay for that!
All right.
Very... Clear up and don't bother me! Aye, this is definitely spoiled. No one's gonna be eating out of here until we boil it good. You silly doggy.
Right.
My word. In the meantime...
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, but before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in...
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them...
Only your soul...
There are always problems.
Sir, I can assure...
I was waiting. Tell me. Why should I believe the word of a low boy?
Because I can prove I cast Henry here, one of my best soldiers...
Him? Tell me, lad.
Well, that's simple, sir.
That doesn't prove it.
Do you think I...
Musa of Mali will remain...
Cats and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody...
I find that... But, if it...
Chairtown was...
What?
You scum! How... Silence! You aren't gonna let this peasant insult me, are you, sir?
That can wait. And start at...
So Grozav was most like... But Chairtown caught him in the act.
Me?
What do you...
There was powder. Chairtown disturbs...
I've had enough of this.
But Sir
Me?
See then? What happened next? You...
Yes, sir.
It seems someone...
My guess is Grozav coated the...
Sir
Why are you all still listening?
You brewed it up yourself. I found lots... And that's exactly what we...
That's enough. Silence!
I've heard more...
Me?
The king will not stand for
But I
don't make this...
Keep away from...
Calm now.
Shut up, you worm! You're mine!
Well, Sir Stibor, one problem is cleared up, and another one...
I wouldn't say that. We've rid the king of... And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for the...
My head?
What will happen?
That is not your concern. I will personally take command.
With pleasure.
As you command, sir. Have I got time to stop by the baths?
All right, but hurry. I don't intend...
For my part, I could happily have done without.
Father.